647 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, convinced in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so convinced and so dedicated can long endure. We were met any nation on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who gave their lives that the nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggle here have consecrated it for above our poor power to add or detrate. The people will little note nor long remember that we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather to be dedicated here, to be unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion, that cause for each they gave their last full measure of devotion, that we were here highly resolved that all these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the speech by the people for the people shall not perish from the earth.